was it out there today?
A little steamy. First day, it's always a grinder. Just getting back, doing the movements again. But no, overall, I think it was good. Everyone was locked in. It was some good competition.
How different is it this year than last year? I mean, you've been with the team almost 3 years now, 2.5 years. Last year to this year, what's the difference?
Yeah, I would just say there's a little bit more like young energy. The coaches bring a lot of juice. They did last year too, but this year, everyone's just a little bit younger. So, but the players are excited to be here, and we're all working out as hard as we can and trying to push each other. And iron sharpens iron. I think we got a good display of that going on right now during the practice we just had, and I'm looking forward to camp.
At 2.5 years on the team, you're almost become the elder statesman in a sense. You got Walker next to you, and then Anton on the other side. But man, you're right there. You're getting to be graybeard of the unit.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've been here 2.5 years now. It feels like just yesterday I got traded here. But no, it's been a fun time getting to know everyone. All the old guys I've kind of created a bond with. We're getting close, and the new guys coming in, like with Wyatt and Jonah and the rookies and stuff. It's fun to get to know them and kind of see how they are, where they came from, and everyone's good guys, and they just mesh well, and I'm excited for this year.
People draft rookies or sign free agents to kind of press you and stuff. I see you working down there quite a bit with Wyatt during drills and stuff. You're training a guy who could potentially take your position.
Yeah.
How do you kind of balance that?
I mean, it's kind of like that every year, right? Whether it's a rookie or a free agent signing, whoever it is, you want the best for them, and it's friendly competition. Whoever wins it, wins it. I mean, I'm also battling with like Dennis Daly and stuff too. But at the end of the day, you want to see them succeed and be the best version of themselves. And I'm not going to try to hinder that. I'm going to try to uplift them and try to give my experience and the stuff that I've seen on the field. And if it helps them, it helps them. And whoever wins at the end of the day wins. So
you had a pretty good season last year, above average PFF. I know, do you guys pay attention to the rankings and grades and stuff like that?
No, not really. It's kind of a joke among like the offensive line, but I know a lot of people pay attention to that. But in the O-line room, you kind of just gotta keep your head down, and there's ups and downs throughout the season, and you can't get too high on the ups, you can't get too low on the downs. So you just try to stay even keel and block out the outside noise. And there's 12 to 15 people in the O-line room, and you just gotta mesh well together and just keep your head down.
Do you think those grades are accurate, or where do you kind of? It's hard to grade an offensive lineman, right? But you grade out pretty well on the team. Do you take that with a grain of salt, or do you just say, whatever, these don't really apply?
Like I said, I don't really pay attention to it. And I don't know how it's graded. I don't know how grades work. But I do know it's hard to grade offensive linemen. Not a lot of people know like the schemes and stuff of the offense. So sometimes we're doing what we're supposed to do, and it doesn't look the greatest. But, we got the job done. So, like I said, I don't really pay attention to that stuff.
You guys have a lot of new faces in the O-line room, but you got some stalwarts there too. Yourself, Walker, Anton has been there, but you got other guys that could be potential starters this year too, or pushing for starting spots. Sure. How have the new guys integrated with the holdovers?
Yeah, like new guys like Pat and Hainsey. They came in and didn't miss a beat. We started hanging out. We're trying to get the continuity together and hang out. The better you know a guy, I think the better you play together. And we're just trying to get to know each other. Through OTAs, hanging out outside the facility and stuff. But no, Hainsey was in the offense last year, but like Pat is getting to know the offense just like we are, and we're bouncing ideas off each other and stuff, and it's going good. They're fun guys to get to know, and it's going to be a fun year.
Last year with what Liam and the staff did in the Tampa Bay offense, the running game went through the roof last year in Tampa Bay, and it's such a key to everything, protection, opening things up for Trevor. What have you seen so far that you've liked with this offense, and what has Hainsey kind of shared with you guys on the changes, what's coming up?
Yeah, so this offense is a lot like the one I was in Minnesota, just different terminology. And the marriage of the run into the pass, making the runs look like the passes and everything like that, it just helps open everything up, like you said. And if we can get the run game going, I think it'll open everything up, and it'll just make Trevor's job easier, make the wide receivers' jobs easier, and in the long term, make our job easier too.
West Virginia to Minnesota, now down to Florida. The climate has been crazy throughout your career, huh?
Started in Washington, but yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I was up north my whole life, and then just bumped down here to Florida. It's steamy, but luckily I've been here for 2.5 years. It's not it's not a complete shock, but I remember the first year, or I guess I got here the end of October. So the second year, the first camp, it was a rough one. But I think I'm ready this year. You know, I got to hydrate, drink some salt, all that stuff. But they got that fancy ice box back there that you can get in. But no, I'm excited. Looking forward to it.
What do you guys do to kind of bond? I mean, we see Trevor and the offensive guys going to the Bahamas and taking trips and stuff. What do you guys do? Do you hunt? Do you fish? Do you play at video games at main event? What do you guys do?
Video games is for sure one. Me and Luke Fortner play. Not a lot of guys play video games, believe it or not. Really? But no, we don't do anything extravagant like Bahamas. It's more just like eating together in cafeteria, or you know, when we're in OTAs, going to dinner. O-linemen like to eat, so we go to dinner a lot. But the guys went bowling together, just random stuff, just easy stuff to go hang out and get to know each other. It's all fun.
What video games?
Luke and I were playing Rust. I play Counter-Strike, he plays Call of Duty, but there's a thing called Discord online that we just join and chat it up. I played a lot with the guys in Minnesota, and you know, I still keep in contact with them. That just goes to show you when you're close, it's really close. Like, it's a bond you get. So. You
play any of the college football games, NFL games on video? No Call of Duty either?
I used to play Call of Duty, but I kind of switched over to Counter-Strike. Not a lot of people know what that is. It's been around for like 25 years. It's a ongoing game, but it's fun.